Hey y'all, welcome to Faith Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how I use the zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and join me as I try to reach financial freedom.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Welcome back to another Budget With Me video. I'll be doing the Budget With Me for the first paycheck in September. I get paid bi-weekly, so I'll have two for the month of September. If you're new, my name's Holly. I am in my mid-40s. I'm in Tennessee. I have two pretty well grown boys at 22 and 19. Getting ready for my oldest son's wedding coming up at the end of this month. I am officially divorced now, so the divorce has been finalized. The judge has signed. Going to get my name changed actually Monday. So within a week, I'll have my last name back that I had with my sons. Their father passed away, so their father passed away years ago. So I will go back to his name and have the same last name as my boys. So I'm looking forward to that and just kind of a restart and refresh and move on, start the next chapter of my life. This week's kind of been heavy. Lots of different things going on. Like I said, the divorce is final, so that was a little bit, I guess, triggering, for him. I don't know. It was just a little bit of a, reality setting in. So trying to get the house sold, still no lookers. He's not wanting to agree with the papers. I've had to contact my attorney as far as getting the price lowered. So now we do have the price lowered. So that's why my video is a little bit late. Just had a lot going on this week. And I just really didn't have time. And then when I did have time, he was here. And sometimes I don't know if he's listening to me when I'm filming or not. Like, I don't think he is, but I just wait till I'm here by myself. Because like I said, I'm still here at the house, and my oldest son has now moved out. So it's a little bit different now. So just trying to find a little bit different of a normal now. So, and also still, getting ready for the wedding. I'm trying to help them as much as I can with that. Getting prepared for the reception and the rehearsal dinner and all those things coming up. So we are getting close. It's just within a matter of weeks. So I think it's 3 weeks away. Well, it'll be 2 weeks from this Saturday. So it's coming. It'll be here before we know it. But I think that was all the updates I wanted to give. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and most of all, thank you for your prayers. And another thing that's kind of been heavy just the last couple of days with the passing of Charlie Kirk, I just want to continue prayers for his family. He has two children. He leaves behind a wife and 2 children. So just kind of lots of evil things and bad things going on in the world, and just never think you would see these kind of things, so it's heartbreaking. And it seems like so saddening that our world has come to this. No matter what you believe politically or whatever, just nobody's life should be taken for disagreements or whatever it might be. I mean, try to see the good in people and love like Jesus did. Oh my goodness. So just hard. I want to just stay in my little bubble sometimes, but I know there's evil out there. And see, I live out in the country. I don't live in the big city. I don't see a lot of this, different cultures, different beliefs, so it's kind of hard for me, I guess, but I want to see the good in everybody. But just I pray that we all can do better at that, seeing and understanding everybody's point of view, and not turn to violence or hatred. So pray for our country, pray for the people, pray for one another. And thank you guys so much for your prayers for me and my situation, going on with me here at my home. Let's do the Bible trivia first. We'll go ahead and get started with that. So the question for today is going to be number 24. And the trivia is linked down below. I got this from Amazon, just a little deck of cards. So this question is, who is Jesus? Is it A, a fictional character, B, a son of God, or C, a prophet? So that's our question for today. And at the end, I'll give you guys the answer. So we are ready for paycheck number, actually it's paycheck number 1 for September, but we're already into the second week. Some of the paycheck from August flowed over into the first week of September. So we'll just move over to September tab here. This is my planner from Missy Money. This is my dashboard from Faith Rooted Designs on my Etsy shop. And this is Missy's planner. This was September. Map it out for the month first. I will link that here. That is the monthly overview will be there. So I map it out for the month first, and then I break it down into bi-weekly paychecks. And then I break it down a little bit further for my weekly cash stuffings. So I plan out the month, then I plan it on down into the bi-weekly, and then I separate the cash portion of that down into weekly cash stuffings. So we'll move over to tab number 1, and I do a zero-based budget so that I give every dollar an assignment. And I did get some overtime this week, so that's good, and I did do it right this time. I did made sure that I put the correct amount here for my net pay with my SUV payment, before I didn't take that out yet. So it's taken out here before I put the wrong number in the last paycheck. So I did it was $3,011 was the pay, and I had $511 in overtime. And this week I didn't have as much overtime, so the next check will probably reflect that. We're kind of getting caught up. I think people are finishing up, they finished with their vacations and things. Everybody's kind of get back into the swing of things, and not as many people taking off work. So when fall break comes around, we'll have to readjust again. But I was able to get $511. So, and that's on for the paycheck of 9/11, and that covers pay period 9/11 through 9/24. I'll get paid again on the 25th. So these are the categories that'll be left in the bank, which will either be in that SUV payment, or that money goes directly into that credit union. The other things for the home, because we are still splitting everything, utilities and mortgage goes into our joint account, and then all the other things that are personal to me only will go to my personal account. So that's how I've been doing it so far. It's worked pretty good, and to make sure that we are keeping everything paid here at the home. So SUV was $400, mortgage, my half is, well, my half of my half, $429 for this paycheck, and then I'll do another $429 for paycheck number 2 of September. And then for my auto insurance with my vehicle and my youngest son, half of that's $175. I think I did the other half in the next paycheck. I split that too. Internet's $12, water is $30, electric $140, Apple storage $10, life insurance, that's mine separately from my employer, $27, Hulu is $33, and Instant is $6. And I did change my Instant into a yearly subscription, so after September I will be removing this from the monthly bills category, and it'll just be coming out of my membership's sinking funds binder. I'll just put that in with my contributions that I take out of each check to put in that. So, and it'll come out once a year. And then, so the total there is $1,262. And then over here, make sure you guys can still see. Yeah. This is the variable spending for the wallet. The next 3 categories will be cash. This is all cashless left in the banking accounts. And these will be cash. So I have groceries will be $300, so I did lower that to $150 a week now. I've lowered everything just a little. I'm trying to make some adjustments since it's more just me now. But for groceries, that's not just for food for me. That is for anything that I might need as far as personal hygiene items, things I need in the bathroom, or even household items. If I need something for the kitchen, or laundry detergent, dryer sheets, a light bulb, anything like that, I get at Walmart. So that's my grocery pickup. I do an online grocery pickup once a week. So anything that falls into that. And I just try to stay within budget. If I see that I'm close to that 150 mark, that's what I'll do. I'll look at it and I'll say, okay, I don't need this lotion this week. It can hold till next week. Or like my snacks or something. If I'm wanting to try a different protein bar or something, I'm like, well, I'll wait till next week because I'm close to budget. So I shift things around and see exactly when I need it, So, because sometimes some of my, like the hairspray or something, I might not need it, body wash, just things like that I like to keep here so that I don't run out, but I just kind of weigh it that way and see what needs to be purchased each week. And then we have gas, 140. I did take that down a little bit, trying to see if I can adjust that some, but I do live far out, so I have lots of miles just to get to town. And then if I go to the doctor or if I go to my therapist, like the therapist is an hour away, and then the doctor's down in Nashville, that's like hour and a half to 2 hours away. So my specialist for my thyroid and for the thyroid cancer follow-ups, and then for the rheumatologist, I have to go see those. Those are in Nashville. So things like that just takes a little bit more gas. So I don't want to be low on gas. So if I do have extra, then I'll leave that. I'm still putting that in the savings. I'm putting that towards my sinking funds. So then eating out's 80, giving 30, shopping 60, meds 70. It's medications, prescriptions, $70. Miscellaneous 60. So that's a total of $740 for the variable spending that's in my wallet, and I'll split that in two for 2 weeks. Then the sinking funds here will be the savings for those things coming up. In my sinking funds binders, I have 3 binders. I have spending, short-term and long-term. So for Sam's, I'm doing 40, self-care 160, and that is for hair care, nails, which I do my nails at home, but anything that I might need to buy for that. This also includes supplements and herbals that I'm taking, to help for my immune system, to help for all those things that, as after you're in your 40s, getting near 50, our body does not produce a lot of things. And plus, I'm in, I guess, perimenopause, almost postmenopausal. So I'm having to supplement a lot of things, that my body's just not producing anymore. And I think a lot of it was from the cancer treatment and just kind of maybe kick-started things a little bit early for me. So I'm trying to stay on top of that. And gifts will be 30, car maintenance 20, home maintenance 20, entertainment 30, and then rent 200. That will be for anything that I am going to put back for moving. Hopefully we will sell. We did drop it a significant amount this time. So once he got the letter from my attorney and we agreed to lower it. So hopefully we'll get some lookers now. And I think the interest rates have dropped some for mortgage interest rates. So our realtor said that she had closed some that are in the 5% range. I don't know how high, probably more than 5.5%. But she said they were in the 5s. So that's good, because when we started, I think everything was in the 7s. So hopefully the market will pick up a little bit. But I was worried about it because we're getting into the cooler months here in Tennessee. September, October. When you get close to holidays, I just hope that doesn't affect us as far as, people looking around the holidays to buy. But hopefully somebody will come our way. Then we have memberships, 40. Insurance premiums, 20. Car tags, 20. Christmas, 100. Vacation, 80. So the entertainment and vacation is for... I'm going to Panama City Beach with my friends the weekend after my son gets married. So the very next week, they'll get married on a Saturday, 27th, and then that next Saturday, the October 4th, I'll be going to Panama City. Just a mini vacation with them. It's just a few nights. I think we're staying 3 nights, yeah. I just talked to them the other day. We're going to stay 3 nights. And then the entertainment is just going to be for other things that comes up that I want to do, like just anything really. If I want to go to a comedy show with my friends, or other than just going out to eat, I do have money in my eating out, but I want to have this just in case for those small things. We did the pontoon boat with my sisters. So I want to try to just put back a little bit so that I have something there if, the fall season's coming up, if I'm invited to go to a fall festival or to, anything like that, or maybe I just want to go shop, thrift shopping or something. I just want to have a little bit left, a little bit in there to kind of give me a little bit of wiggle room, so that it's not, I can't do anything. Or am I just, and if I don't do anything, I'll just keep saving it and have it, and I might could put it towards vacation, or we'll just see. And then, where was I at? Christmas vacation. Okay, that's all of them. So it's $760. And I will have to get my personal insurance, medical, dental, vision. So that is going to have to change after I get my name changed and I get the information from his employer where he is dropping my insurance. So now that the divorce is final, a lot of things can happen as far as that. But really, I'll have to pay more. So it's going to be like $200 a paycheck is what I was guesstimating. So hopefully it'll be less. But anyway, $760 is the total there for sinking funds. Now we're over here to the savings challenges. And I have 4 listed here. I have not been doing the 100 envelope, but this is actually going to finish up the I Do Savings Challenge. This should be done after this week. So, because everything is complete. And I think this will close it out. Now I'll have the money, waiting for the food for the rehearsal and also for my portion of helping with the food for the reception. So this should close that out. So for the 52-week challenge, it's going to be $80. For the 12-month, $30. And for the I Do, $120. And then the 100 envelope, that was just $19. That was kind of left after I had, shifted the cash around in the sinking funds. So I'll start back a little bit on the 100 envelope whenever I can. So $19 for that. So that's a total of $249. And then I did all the denominations as I went so that I'll know what denominations I need for each category. And there's the totals there. So then here's the cash planning summary. This is what I'll be taking out of the bank. The grand total is $1,749. So that's going to be my cash portion. So let's make sure we're at a zero-based budget. Get my calculator here. So the net pay was $3,011. Let me turn, you guys. Then in the bank we left $1,262. And then the cash withdrawn was $1,749. So let's just make sure that's zero. 3 minus 1262 minus 1749. Good. Okay, so that's zero-based budget. We've given every dollar an assignment. And that completes our zero-based budget for the bi-weekly paycheck for paycheck number 1 of September. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. And I think that's it for this one. Let's do the Bible trivia. We will see what the answer is here. For who is Jesus? Fictional character, son of God, or a prophet? B. Jesus is the Son of God as confirmed by God the Father, John the Baptist, the miracles Jesus performed, and the scriptures. Excuse me. And then here's your references here in John, Luke, Matthew, and Mark, in all the Gospels. Okay, so that's the Bible trivia for this week. And that's it, guys. Alright, so the next video will be the cash stuffing. I'll break it down, like I said, for weekly cash stuffing. So we'll do the first cash stuffing for this pay period, and then I'll have the rest of the cash remaining to do the second half. So I like to do that each week to get a restart and a refresh for the week in my wallet, and it helps me stay on track and not overspend. So I hope you guys have had a great week. Seems like I haven't been on here in a while. I'm later with the video, so apologize for that. And I've been I've been reading my Bible, and I've been testing some things as far as like filming while I'm doing a little study, or like an after study recap kind of a thing, or just to kind of put it in a format and put it in like a playlist so that it can be used as a 365-day chronological Bible reading plan. So I'm still kind of working on that, but like I said, this week has been kind of heavy, so just know that I'm working on it, and it's it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's getting me in God's Word, and I hope to share that with you guys soon and get some videos maybe going with it too, other than just some study time. But I'm really enjoying the desire that I have right now, and I hope that it stays with me, that I have that desire to learn God's Word and get in there and dig a little bit deeper and just know what I'm reading instead of just reading it. So thank you guys so much for your prayers and comments and likes. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, subscribe and follow along, and you'll get notified with the notify bell of my next video. So hopefully you guys have a great weekend, getting ready for all the September and fall things. So I may actually change my binders out. I'm not sure. I got them out of my closet, and I was looking at, the 3 I would replace would probably be the 3, pastel colors. I'll probably replace those with the fall colors. So I don't know. I may do that before my next cash stuffing video. We'll see if I have time to get that going. I'm actually going to the homecoming game tonight. One of my best friends, her daughter is like she's one of the attendants or whatever, so she'll be riding out on the car on a convertible. She's the sophomore attendant, so gonna go support her and get some pictures, and probably won't stay for the game, but I'm just gonna go and see her and get some good pictures and support her, because it's just her with her daughter. And anyway, I will see you guys on the next one. I just keep blabbing on and on, but it's been a while, I guess, since I talked to you guys. So I hope you guys will come back on the next video. And until then, I hope you find blessings in all the little things. Thanks.